Have you ever woken up from a strange dream and thought, what on earth was that about? Maybe you were falling from the sky, or running but couldn't move, or met someone you haven't seen in years. Why do we dream like this? Over 100 years ago, a man named Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, gave one of the first scientific explanations of dreams. In this video, we'll explore Freud's dream theory, how he believed dreams reveal our hidden desires, and why his ideas still fascinate people today. Who was Sigmund Freud? Sigmund Freud was an Austrian neurologist born in 1856. He's best known as the founder of psychoanalysis, a method for exploring the human mind, especially the unconscious. Freud believed that most of what drives us, our thoughts, fears, and desires, lies deep below the surface in a place we're not fully aware of. According to him, the unconscious mind influences nearly everything: our emotions, actions, and yes, our dreams. So, Freud saw dreams as the royal road to the unconscious. That means if you want to understand what's really going on in your mind, look at your dreams. Why do we dream? Freud believed dreams are a form of wish fulfillment, meaning they represent our deepest desires that we can't express when we're awake. Maybe you want something society doesn't allow. Maybe you have fears you can't talk about. When you sleep, your conscious mind relaxes, and your unconscious mind starts to speak. But it doesn't speak clearly. It hides those desires behind strange symbols and images. That's why your dreams often seem confusing or weird. They're your mind's way of disguising the truth. Manifest and latent content. Freud said every dream has two layers. Manifest content, what you actually see in the dream. Like you're flying, you're being chased, or you see a childhood friend. Latent content, the hidden meaning behind those images. For example, if you dream of being trapped, the latent meaning might be that you feel stuck in real life, in a job, a relationship, or a situation. Your brain disguises these feelings through symbols because the truth might be too uncomfortable to face directly. Dream work. Freud explained that the process of turning those hidden desires into dream images is called dream work. Dream work uses several tricks. Displacement, shifting emotions from one thing to another. For example, anger at your boss might appear as anger toward a stranger in your dream. Condensation, combining many ideas or people into one image. You might see a person who looks like a mix of your best friend and your parent, because both represent similar emotions for you. Symbolization, turning deep feelings into simple symbols, like water representing emotions, or climbing a mountain representing ambition. Secondary revision, making the dream story make some sense. Even though it's still weird, this process makes the dream seem like a random story, but every detail may have meaning. Examples of Freud's dream interpretation. Freud analyzed hundreds of dreams, including his own. In one example, he dreamed about a patient named Irma. In the dream, she was sick, and he realized it wasn't his fault. Freud later interpreted that this dream was his mind protecting him from guilt. He wanted to believe he was not responsible. This shows how dreams for Freud always reveal something emotional. A wish, a fear, or a desire, even if it's uncomfortable. Why Freud's theory was controversial. Freud's ideas were revolutionary and controversial. He believed that even innocent dreams could have hidden sexual or aggressive meanings because those drives are part of human nature. Many scientists criticized him, saying there's no way to test or prove these ideas. Others argued that dreams are just random brain activity, but Freud's theory changed how we think about the mind. He showed that dreams are not meaningless. They're psychological messages from within us. Modern view on dream theory today, neuroscience offers other explanations. We know dreams help process emotions, store memories, and support mental health. Yet, many psychologists still believe Freud was partly right. Dreams do reflect our emotions and inner conflicts. So while his theory may not explain every dream, it opened the door to understanding how our minds work. Ending. Next time you wake up from a strange dream, don't just shrug it off. Ask yourself, what could my mind be trying to tell me? Because, as Freud once said, dreams are the royal road to the unconscious. And maybe through them we can understand ourselves just a little better. Subscribe for more Psychology Explained.